Hello students, how are you? I hope all are fine. Today we are going continues our chapter. Have you studied what I have taught in the earlier section? Have you done your homework? Now I will discuss about next portion. Region and Empire. We have a Sanskrit Prashasti. Prashasti means a poem which described about Delhi Sultanate Ghiyasuddin Balban, who ruled 1266 to 1287 AD. So, he was ruled the period of 21 years. The Prashasti praises saying that he had establishing control over the region from Ghazi in the Afghanistan to East Bengal, south of India. So, entire South India, North India, medieval Pakistan, Afghanistan were under the control of the Prashasti safe. Again, Prashasti means a poem which described about Delhi Sultanate. Name, please tell me. Yes, Ghiyasuddin Balban, who ruled 1266 to 1287 AD. How many years he ruled? Is very good. 21 years. He was ruled the period of 21 years. And also say that South India, the Gauda, Andhra, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Gujarat, the people fled away when before arrival of army. Please underline these words. Please open your textbook. Gauda, Andhra, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Gujarat. There were so many kingdoms established, small kingdoms. Some group established large empire, but could not so stable and successful. There was a full of failed. So another kingdoms are Cholas, Khaljis, Tughlaqs, Mughals. Please underline these words. Cholas, Khaljis, Tughlaq and Mughals. So, now we come to know in the south, Andhra or Karnataka, Tamil or in Kerala. We have Cholas influence, we have Khaljis influence and the north we have the Mughals. So, all these cannot trace to say that all the dynasties were very successful or all the dynasties were very poor. All did not have their pan-regionalism. These influences were there at the point of time. Once the Mughal started to decline, the empire started the local influences. The local rulers started the establishes their control. And they started influence the local people follow the rule. At the same time, they were influenced by pan-regionalism. They were influenced by large empire source while getting influenced by large empire and they were no losing their own peculiarities or distinctive nature, have their own identity and also seizing with the existing larger empire. Like start the made a coordinal relationship and established their own local rulers as well as the larger empire very existing during the period of time. Language and their region. In 1380, the poet Amir Khusro, who is, yes, very good. Amir Khusro noted that there was a different language in every region of this land: Sindhi, Lahori, Kashmiri, Dwarsamudri in southern Karnataka, Telangani in Andhra Pradesh, Gujari in Gujarat, Mabari in Tamil Nadu, Gauri in Bengal, Audi in eastern Uttar Pradesh, and Hindavi in the area around Delhi. Once again, I repeated, in 1318, the poet Amir Khusro noted that the different language in every region of this land. He noted that the Sanskrit did not belong to any region. It was a old language. The common people did not know the language. Only the Brahmins did. Sindhi, Lahori, Kashmiri, Dwarsamudri in which country? Yes, southern Karnataka. Telangana is very good. Andhra Pradesh. Gujari is good. Gujarat. Mabari is very good. Tamil Nadu. Gauri is good in Bengal. Audi is in eastern Uttar Pradesh. And Hindavi is very good in the area around Delhi. Today's homework: make a list of the languages mentioned by Amir Khusro. Make a list of the means of languages spoken today in the regions he mentioned. Again, make a list of the languages mentioned by Amir Khusro. Make a list of the names of languages spoken today in the regions he mentioned. With this, we end our today's topic. Have a nice day. Thank you.